in limited practices in the spring, but you really just kind of tag team onto what you guys do collectively, individual in the summer. How important is to maintain that from now to beginning of September when you get through fall and get ready for that first game?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you have to be able to stay in shape because, there's a very long time between when you play that next game and when you played that last game during the offseason. So we're just trying to be able to stay in shape and be able to better prepare ourselves for game one.
Do you circle that on your calendar, when the first game is, what time it is, how many days till that first game? How do you count it down, or do you just worry about, I'm just worried about today, that game, we'll take care of it in 4 or 5 months? Yeah,
definitely a day-by-day type of guy, but I'm already looking towards the teams that we're playing at the beginning of the year. I'm starting to talk to Coach K about stuff that we're trying to think of schematically to be able to go against these teams. So, I want to be able to get a head start. I don't want to be able to have to say, all right, this week's coming up, now let me prepare for this team. I want to be able to get a head start on these teams so that when the week does come up, I can say, all right, I've seen this before.
Coach K's volume and energy mean what during practice? He's the loudest guy on the field.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, Coach K is going to bring that energy every single day. He's going to make sure everything's on point. He's going to do his best to be able to make sure that we get the enough amount of reps to be able to instill it in our heads to be able to go out there and do it on Saturdays. Thank you.
Jalon, at the start of spring practice, you talked about being just a little limited. I guess, how are you feeling right now?
Feeling good. I mean, honestly, just really going out there to be able to take all the reps that they give me. My amount of reps is on the coaches, and I trust that they're going to be able to give me the amount of reps that I need to be able to do to be able to prepare myself.
Are you doing more now than you were at the start of spring?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm in all the team activities, being able to take all the 11-on-11 reps, 7-on-7s, everything like that.
Coach Gildersleeve talked about wanting to make you bulletproof, I think was the terminology. In terms of your progression towards that, where do you feel like you're at?
I definitely feel like we're on a great path. Coach Sleeve has me doing a lot of, extra work to be able to put myself in a better position to be able to, sustain that durability throughout the year. So I feel like we're going on a great path right now.
You mentioned the extra work. Can you give us some examples?
Being able to do, he had me do one drill yesterday where, I put the chain around my waist, and then we put some weight on, and then we're basically going side by side to be able to, make sure that I'm not planting with just my foot, being able to maintain this mobility with my knees.
So are they still monitoring your arm at all health-wise, or is just normal Navy veteran just monitoring your reps in that way?
I wouldn't say that we stopped monitoring it, because we're going to keep on monitoring it. It's still my throwing arm, so, we're definitely keeping in contact with the trainers and, leaving everything up to the coaches and trainers.
With all the receivers back, are you guys still, are you building even more chemistry with them?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we're talking about guys that I got on campus with, so we've been maintaining that chemistry since day one. I mean, if you look back at film, these are players that I've been able to make throws to when we were true freshmen. So it's the only way is up with this lineup.
Luke was just talking about the speed, top speeds, and he said he's hit his, you've hit yours. I think he said 20 to 30 guys might have hit theirs recently. What does that mean to you? Not only that you're doing it, because obviously that's a personal goal, but to see that from guys like him and the rest of your team too.
Yeah, I mean, it's progression. The numbers aren't going to lie to us. It shows that we're being able to, keep progressing as players, and not alone as just players, but as a team, as a program. Being able to build that chemistry within each other and make sure that we're able to go out on the field and do it on Saturdays.
Yeah, Lance keeps talking about physicality of this spring. He says, you've heard it. He says maybe the most he's ever been a part of. You got the red jersey on, but you see it. What do you see when you hear and you know that these guys are being more physical in front of you, or maybe even with you? I don't know. You'd have to tell me if they've ever hit you.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of helmets flying around. Everybody's eager to get to the ball on the defensive side of the ball, and on the offensive side of the ball, we're eager to be able to make sure that our players are able to get downfield and make a play. So it's fun to being able to see that there's a lot of guys 11-on-11 being able to fly around, and they're eager to make the play.